You're watching ABC4 News.
Welcome back. At least 27 people have died in this weekend's catastrophic snowstorm that slammed the Midwest and East Coast. Today, a break in the weather allowed locals and officials to dig out, finding some people dead in their cars, on the streets, and in snowbanks. The death toll so far makes this blizzard as Western New York's deadliest in at least 50 years. ABC's Alexis Christoforous reports.
Recovery efforts are underway in Western New York after nearly 50 inches of snow fell over 3 days. Thousands are trapped on the roads and in their homes with streets buried. New York State Police are assisting with snow removal.
The city of Buffalo is impassable in most areas, while mains may have a lane open for emergency traffic or two. Most secondaries as well as side streets have not been touched yet.
And unfortunately for the region, more snow is in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. New York Governor Kathy Hochul spent the night in Buffalo.
We have been through a lot of wars together, and this blizzard is the one for the ages. Certainly it is the blizzard of the century.
Hochul says the National Guard has been deployed. The Erie County Sheriff's Office has sent its deputies out to deliver medical supplies and ferry doctors and nurses to hospitals. One mother was stranded in her home for more than 15 hours without electricity for her son's ventilator. She and her fiancé had to give the child manual breaths just to keep him alive. They were eventually rescued after a group of strangers dug out the family.
He is breathing, his machine is on, and we are doing great. And you're a major blessing, you know? That's how he got his name. He is a fighter.
With months to go before the end of winter, Buffalo has already surpassed its normal snowfall average for the entire season. Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
Here in Utah, fortunately, most of our recent snow has stayed in the mountains, which is good for our drought and good for our skiers and snowboarders. Yesterday, numerous Utahns and visitors hit the resorts to spend Christmas Day on the slopes. At Brighton, the first 200 Santas at the ticket window got to ski and ride for free. I guess you could say, ho, ho, snow.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
That's a lot of Santas. The resorts say they're honored to host all the Kris Kringles up there at the resort in Brighton, spending some time on Utah's legendary best powder on the planet. All these Santas deserving those runs after a big night of deliveries. I guess after going worldwide on a sleigh, you could say it was all downhill from there.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, it's been pretty hazy, but Thomas, you think some storms are going to be on the way to break up this air quality inversion?
Yeah, so our weather's pretty calm right now, and that's kind of led to the haziness. But as we make our way into Tuesday and really throughout the next week or so, we're going to be talking about a pretty active pattern. So Santa got to enjoy plenty of fresh powder in our mountains yesterday, but we're going to add a lot more to that in the coming days. So what we're tracking for you is we get quiet weather tonight, big changes not too far away. Tomorrow, our next storm system moves in, and throughout the day tomorrow, it's mainly going to be valley rain and mountain snow as moisture moves from west to east across the Beehive State, and we'll see more active weather to follow, not only after this system, but we could see multiple systems really over the next 7 to 10 days. Here's a look at the satellite and radar. Things are nice and calm across the Beehive State. We still have a good amount of cloudiness as high pressure is moving more down to the southeast. Winds are out of the south, and today those temperatures really weren't too bad. But if you look off to the Pacific, that system is now working its way into California, and by tomorrow, it's going to be moving into our neighborhood. The National Weather Service has already gone ahead and issued a winter weather advisory that will begin tomorrow. In northern Utah, it will begin in the morning. In southern Utah, this will begin in the afternoon. This is for all of our Utah mountains, Wasatch Plateau, Book Cliffs, southwestern Wyoming, and also for portions of northeast Nevada. It will continue through 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and for most of our mountains, we're going to pick up anywhere between 12 and 18 inches of snow. Higher amounts possible, especially in the the upper Cottonwood Canyons, where more than 2 feet of snow can't be completely ruled out. In southwestern Wyoming, likely going to see anywhere between 3 and 7 inches of snow. And also on top of the snow, 45-mile-per-hour wind gusts can't be ruled out. So we're going to be expecting some pretty significant winter conditions up in our mountains. Meanwhile, down in our valleys, expecting mostly rain. In our mountain valleys, we're definitely going to see kind of rain and snow as that snow line will eventually start to drop from Tuesday night into Wednesday. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. In the meantime, the view from Deer Valley looking absolutely incredible. Brigham City, we're sitting at 36 degrees, 41 in Park City, 43 in Salt Lake City. And when Park City and Salt Lake City aren't too far away this time of year, you definitely know that we have that inversion in place. It's 34 degrees in Provo, and we're sitting at 40 degrees in Cedar City. And for the Wasatch Front, if you're planning out your evening, we get those hazy conditions, also mostly cloudy skies as those temperatures go from the 40s eventually into the 30s. Where those overnight lows tonight will be dropping into the mid and upper 30s along the Wasatch Front, dropping just below freezing in Logan. Then those daytime highs tomorrow in northern Utah, especially in our valleys, going to be just a little bit warmer than today as a southerly wind helps push those inversions out of here. Meanwhile, we'll see a daytime high of 50 in Cedar City, 61 degrees in St. George, and in eastern Utah, it's going to take a little while longer for that moisture to arrive. So let's go ahead and begin the Futurecast 8 o'clock this evening. And as we go through tonight, really not too much to see, but by the overnight into tomorrow morning, that valley rain and mountain snow starts to spread across the Beehive State, starting first in northern Utah, but by the afternoon and evening, that's going to be finding its way down even to portions of southern and also into eastern Utah as well. Then the cooler air begins to arrive Tuesday night into Wednesday, and possibly by that point, we could start to see the snow getting down to our valley floors before that moisture really starts to go away from Wednesday into Thursday. But again, tomorrow, mainly valley rain and mountain snow, and then possibly some accumulations in our valleys as we get from late Tuesday night into Wednesday. And again, this is just one of a few storms that are set to move in. In St. George, a slight chance tomorrow with a pretty good chance on Wednesday for rain. Slight chance Thursday and Friday, and then more chances for rain Saturday into Sunday with daytime highs ranging anywhere from the 40s into the 50s. Then along the Wasatch Front, those daytime highs will go from the 40s tomorrow into the upper 30s and low 40s Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. Got a good chance for rain and snow on Wednesday, slight chance on Thursday before our next system arrives Friday into Saturday. Rick?